Look, almost everyone who is terrified of climate change appears to start from the premise that our world is static and that the climate is somehow set to human. Is there a significant gap of knowledge that's causing people, particularly young people, to develop a terror of an imperceptible change in temperature?
That's a very good question. That is certainly the case. And this is why I'm just finishing off another book, and this is written for school kids. And it's called The Little Green Book. And it's a trilogy. The first volume is for 7 or 8 year olds, and it's about carbon. And it deals with the things that 7 and 8 year olds learn about and laugh about. So I deal with farts, I deal with poo, wee, earwax, boogers, and tie that carbon in all those materials into climate change. The second one is for tweens and teens, and that's to give them a basic knowledge of how the planet works. The third one is for 20s and wrinklies, and that one gives a short history of the planet. And it shows that we've had 6 major glaciations. And in these glaciations, we've had the ice expand and the ice contract. We're currently in an ice age. That ice age started 50 million years ago. People don't know that. And so this is an attempt to put in very basic language the history of the planet. And once you see that the planet has changed, that we've had 5 major mass extinctions, 6 major ice ages, that we've had times in the past far warmer than now, times in the past far colder than now, you can get perspective and you can see what absolute nonsense this global warming cult is. So if someone asks you the question, well, it's warm, it's very warm, it's the warmest we've ever had, the answer is, well, since when? It's warmed up over the last couple of 100 years. Why? Because we've come out of the Little Ice Age. It's cooled since the medieval warming. It's warmed up since the Dark Ages. It's cooled since the time of Jesus. Over the last 4,000 years, since we've got to the peak of our interglacial, it's been cooling. We've been cooling for 4,000 years. We've had a massive cooling for the last 50 million years. So what I try to do in the final book of this trilogy, which is being launched at CPAC on the 19th of August in Sydney, is to get it into perspective. Some basic facts that you would learn in first-year geology at university. And I think this is where the kids can be fooled, because geology is a minor science. It does rely on physics, chemistry, mathematics, biology. We rely on geology for everything we eat and everything we use in today's world, but we virtually don't have it taught in any schools, and most university geology departments have closed or have amalgamated with environmental science. And so geology is unknown to the average person.